What's up, guys? This is Jeff with Win Big Picks, and today I'll be breaking down my top four MLB picks for Wednesday, October 1st. All the game twos of the wild card round happened today. Who's getting eliminated? Who is forcing game three? We're going to find out. Real quick, though, before we dive in, tap that like button, hit subscribe. You don't want to miss out on all the winning plays that we're dropping every day. Recap in the past couple days, we ended up going 3-1 on our NFL picks from Monday night, and then 3-1 again on Tuesday night in the MLB. The guys that hit for us Tuesday, Gavin Williams, more than 5.5 strikeouts. His dominance of Detroit continues. He winds up with 8 strikeouts. So if you took him at 6 or 6.5, you cashed there as well. Just a shame that his offense couldn't help him out there to get the win versus the Tigers. And then Garrett Crochet, more than 7.5 strikeouts. He strikes out 11 in this one. He was just in total control, retired 17 batters in a row at one point, helped the Red Sox pick up the win there. And then Blake Snell, more than 15.5 outs. Hope you got on this one early because it was big plus money early on in the day. But he cruised in this one, ends up going 7 innings for the easy cash. And then the only guy that missed for us, Xander Bogaerts, for less than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. He ends up losing this one for us in his first at bat. That's the tough thing about batter picks, is just one swing of the bat can either win it for you or sink you. So, with those 3 wins we had on the free picks, we did have a few wins over in VIP as well, so you know we were able to throw some slips together, and we hit big on this one over on Chalkboard. They had a little boost on Freddie Freeman, so we threw him in there too. And it was the max they allowed was 25, so I threw 25 on it, and it paid out. The 3 VIP picks: Leah Boston, more than 9.5 rebounds. That was easy. Asia, under 10.5 rebounds. That was easy as well. And then Bregman came through in the ninth on the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. So throw that all together. Nice little plus 34 units on that one. And then we hit over on Betr too, one of my hedge picks. They had the Garrett Crochet discount pick. Threw that together with the Leah Boston to hit there. And before we get to today, over on Betr, they're giving away a lot of free stuff. You just got to use our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS to get it. Right now, they're giving you a free $10 just to sign up, and then they're giving you a 100% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. And then this week, again, we're getting 2 free picks. Got the Justin Jefferson free pick up until Sunday morning, and then for Thursday night, the Matthew Stafford free pick. Again, you just got to sign up with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS to get all of that. And if you want even more value, we'll give you a free month of our VIP picks. Just send a screenshot of that first deposit over to our email address on the screen. The link to our winnable store also down below. Over there, every pick that we post is texted right to your phone the second we hit the post button. And we still got the NFL and college football season pass. Marked it down to $2.99. As there's one less month in the season that we've already gone through. Only 9 of those remaining. Great for you guys that only are into football. So, on to today. And first up, we're using Outlier. If you want a free trial of it, check out the description down below. There's a link. Get a free 7-day trial. A lot of information on there. Pretty comprehensive what they do. But first up, we're taking Dylan Cease, more than 5.5 strikeouts. Now, it is pretty juiced on a lot of the apps that have it at 5.5. As you can see on Prizepicks, it's a goblin pick over there. I was able to get it on Wanna Parlay at pretty good odds. But on other apps, you're going to see it either 6 or 6.5 at regular odds. But yeah, we're taking it 5.5. And as you can see, his last 5, 4 of the last 5, he's hit this. And then going up against the Cubs, the big thing with them on why I'm taking it is they struck out 13 times yesterday. Even though they got the win, they struck out a whole bunch. And Cease, in his last 2 years against them, got him for 6 way early in the year, and then got him twice back in 2024 as well. So I think he's going to come out firing today. Is an elimination game. So if they Padres lose, they're out. I don't think he's going to do all he can to stop that from happening, and that's why we're taking him more than 5.5 strikeouts. Next up, we got Tanner Bibby, more than 13 and a half outs. It's probably at 14 and a half now at a lot of places. When it came out, it was at 13.5. That's where I got it at, but definitely take it at 14 and a half too. And you can see why, as for the entire year, he's hit this 84% of the time. And at 13 and a half, it's been 19 straight at home. And the other big reason, just his head-to-head dominance against the Tigers this year. Same thing as with yesterday with Gavin Williams, where he just destroyed the Tigers whenever he faced them, which he did yesterday too. So we're looking for Tanner to do the same here today, and I think he will. I think it's this low because with it being an elimination game, at any sign of trouble, if he gives up a few hits in a row, they're going to get the bullpen up. That is the only risk with this because if he gets into trouble, the season's over pretty much. So now I don't see him getting into trouble. I think he'll cruise in this one. At least if their offense can get it together, they should pick up the win and force game three. But I think he at least goes five in this one. And pause it real quick here. Reminding you guys, we're teamed up with Wanna Parlay over there. You sign up using our link in the description below and the code WINBIGPICKS. They'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $250 on your first deposit. That's one of the highest amounts you're going to see on any app. But the best thing about them, so the only DFS app where you can combine team picks with player picks, things like spreads, team totals, money line, no runs first inning, yes runs first inning, stuff like that. Only DFS app where you can do it. So check it out with our link below. And if you want to send a screenshot of your first deposit, we'll give you a free month of VIP as well. So back to the picks. And next up, we're taking Alex Bregman, more than 5.5 fantasy score on Prizepicks. If it's the same over at Betr or Pick Six or Boom, you can take it there as well because they have the same scoring system for fantasy score. But yeah, this was one of our VIP picks yesterday. It was only at 5 yesterday. They bumped it up a half just because of the damage he did. But on the year, as you can see, he is, 6 out of 8 against the Yankees on this one. And Alex Bregman, he was on the Astros. They were in the playoffs every single year, and he was a big part of their success. And that's continued last night in that game. Now you could do hits, runs, and RBIs as well. Just the thing with the fantasy scores is that you do get points for walks. He drew a walk last night, and then this year also against the Yankees. That'd be the fifth, 5 out of 8. He's drawn a walk, so just in case that does happen again, you'll get credit for that. So more than 5.5 fantasy score. I think he gets it done. I think the Sox sweep and they move on to the next round. Now, last up for our picks, we're taking Yoshinobu Yamamoto, more than 6.5 strikeouts. This game just finished, so this line just came out. It's probably going to go up. Just looking at the data, it's all green on the screen here. It's probably going to get juiced or bumped up to 7 or even 7.5 on a lot of the apps. So get in as early as you can. As you can see, the last 5, he's gone well over this in 3 of those games at 10 and then 7 and the other 2. Head-to-head as well against the Reds. Got him for 9 earlier this year. The year before, got him for 8. And then just looking at since he's strikeouts versus righties in general, 6th worst in the league. Yamamoto as well in the 94th percentile when it comes to striking out batters. But just like Snell did yesterday, he cruised in that one. I think they're going to do the same again. They did have trouble putting them away. They won 10-5, but they were up 10-1 in the 8th. But I think they're going to have trouble again against the Dodgers starter and 6.5. He should crush this, so get on it again as soon as you possibly can. And just to show you guys a bet I've already locked in, did this one over on Wanna Parlay. They're pretty good at the odds on most of the picks that they offer, especially one like this with Tanner Bibby for only 13.5 outs, and then Cease with the strikeouts as well, 5.5. I checked around I use about 10 different apps, and this was the one that had the best payout that you're going to get for these two lines here. So lock that in over on Wanna Parlay. And if you want to check out pretty much all the bets we placed in the last year, you can do that on the Pick'It app. You can find us there at Carpsy151. They're synced. You can sync up with pretty much every sports book or DFS app. There's a few that you can't that I'm on, but as you can see, up on the year, 283 units, especially after that big win last night. And if you like if you like free money, and who doesn't? If you want to download Pick'It with our link below and use the code WINBIGPICKS, then just sync up any sports book to the app. They'll give you $3. It's free to download too. You don't gotta pay anything to sign up or anything. It's free, and they'll give you money just for doing that. There's a chance that $3 could be $100. So really, there is nothing to lose there at all. Check it out with our link below. If you want more insights and analysis, you can now find me on Discord because I've teamed up with the guys over at Doghouse Picks. You check out everything they've been doing over there. They had a few big wins yesterday. Check it out. The link is down below. Excited to be teamed up with them. So that is going to do it for us today. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be throwing more VIP picks out in the morning. And we got more MLB playoffs on Thursday, if there are any game threes. And then also Thursday, you know what that means. Thursday night football, back to the NFL. So let's green out for today, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.